Hey y'all, I'm probably in a much better mood than I was this morning, but after I finished recording this video, the earlier video in the parking lot, y'all, I came into work and I received two belated birthday gifts for my birthday, because today is Thursday, so we were having like a potluck because we had a meeting at the end of work from 6 to 7:30 for like all the birthdays, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And it was just so heartwarming, like the little things, like after my baby not mentioning nothing about my birthday and not saying happy birthday, and then me coming to work today and just like receiving 2 gifts. And I received 3 gifts altogether. Actually, the day on my birthday, one of the teachers ended up giving me a card with like a little treat or whatever. Girl, if you don't. And so I just wanted to say, like, God is so good. Like, and I was looking for one of the teachers. You know, like sometimes when you're going through so much, you're just looking for that one person. And like at work, it's like this one person at work, like, just showed me so much love and so much adoration. And I was like looking for her, like, I need a hug and some love. And like I'll look for like the other little kids that just like love me so much. Hey, Miss Sarah. Hi, Miss Sarah. And I'll like go to them like, I need all the hugs and loves as possible, just to like energize me and keep me going. So after this morning's kind of like spill of release, I went to work and received a couple of gifts and was able to love and hug on a teacher and love and hug on the kids who really, really love me and adore me. And at the end of the day, I have to remember, like, I'm doing my best. Like, this is the life that has been chosen for me for whatever reason. I am chosen by God. Like, I am blessed beyond measure. Like, no matter what I face and no matter what I come up against, like, no matter what the enemy throws at me, like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And a lot of times we get like so like in our shell, or just kind of like feeling a certain type of way, but like we gotta realize and understand, like, the fight has already been fixed. The fight has already been fixed. It's like, you don't want none of me. You don't want the Father. You don't want him to come after you, because how do y'all drive? I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna go ahead and get in my lane where I know I belong, and I'm not gonna worry about this big diesel that just cut me out and slid over on the side of the road. I'm not gonna worry about that today. And so after I had that spill this morning, I walked in. I like literally, I was not expecting any gifts, anything. I was just like releasing and letting y'all know, you know, what it was. And y'all, we have our moments, and sometimes I be like, oh, I just seem so bipolar. Like, they probably think I'm a psycho recording these videos. 1 minute I'm up, 1 minute I'm down. But for me, it's more like transparency. Like, God told me, like, because I was up against, like, okay, God, I'm revealing all this stuff about my life. I'm putting everything out there. Like, people are backlashing me, you know, in my emails about, like, things I should keep private, certain things I shouldn't be talking about. Like, and even though I asked my daughters about what's, you know, is it okay if I talk about this, if it's regarding them? People are backlashing me or whatever. And just like he told me, baby, transparency is ministry. Transparency is ministry. Sometimes we need to know that other people are going through the same thing that you're going through. Some other people are going through it just like you. And even though we have our feelings and we have our emotions and we can cry and pout and moan and we can release, but we also understand too that the fight is already fixed. We also understand too that God makes every crooked path straight. We also understand too that everything that's not happening to us, but it's happening for us. We too also can understand that, like, yes, I can be a human and go through human emotions and fall and get back up and, you know, drop the ball and all of these things. But I get back up and I keep moving and striving with God. Because it's those who strive for perfection. Come on, y'all. We strive. We get back up. We falter. We get back up and we keep moving in God. So even though this morning was hard, you know, leaving my daughter and, you know, all that, dealing with what I'm dealing with at home and all that, like, I still give God all the glory. I hang that crap up on the outside of that door and I get in there and nobody would ever know. Nobody would ever know. Nobody would ever know, my loves. I don't have to wear that as a coat. I don't have to wear that as a jacket because God is sovereign. God is real to me. I don't know how y'all play or how certain church people play this game or how holy rollers play. God is sovereign to me. He's real to me. He's a keeper to me. I can be transparent with my Father. I can come to him with my shortcomings. I can come to him when I'm wrong. I can come to him when I'm faltering. I can come to him when I'm weak. I can come to him. Father God, this life is hard for me. This is how I talk to God. This is hard. Just like I'm sorry, y'all, for yelling and screaming. Before our break, we went across the street with 2 co-workers and we had a margarita. Father God, this is hard for me. I know you want everything in moderation. I know you want me to do what, but I can't do this, what I'm dealing with, sober. I can't. You can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. Yes, you're correct. You're absolutely correct. But he knows. I need a sip or 2. Plain and simple. And now it's to the point to where I can do it in moderation. I don't have to overindulge. I don't have to get pissy, blackout drunk. I don't have to get to the point to where I don't remember what happened. I don't have to get to that point. Lord, I can't do this sober. What do you want from me? What are you asking of me? What do you want me to tell these people when I'm struggling so hard? What do you want me to tell these people when I'm battling, when I'm going through, when I don't know my left from my right? What do you want me to do? And for me, in capitalization, it's just to be transparent, baby. Just be transparent. Those who get it will get it, and those who don't, they won't, and that's okay. I used to have a problem with it not being okay. Oh, I don't understand. And I got a pure heart, and I'm doing all of these things. I'm doing my best, and I'm pure, and I don't mean no harm. And baby, if they get it, they get it. If they don't, they don't. That's not your problem or your worry to carry. It's not. Just like when Noah was building the ark. Well, we ain't all this rain. What you talking about? We ain't seen rain. Why you building this and why you building that? Either they get it or they get it, or if they don't, they don't. It's not your problem to carry. And I am now okay with the fact of me putting and setting up boundaries. It might not be okay with certain people, and that's okay. I don't want to be treated like this. I'm not going to allow my children to be treated like this. This is where I'm drawing the line. I am a generational curse breaker. This is where it ends. This is where it stops. This is my standard. This is what it is. Either you like it or you don't. And that's where I stand right now today. That is the season that I'm in. And everybody doesn't have to like it. Everybody doesn't have to agree. And that is okay. It used to not be okay with me. I don't understand. If they love me, they would understand. And I'm putting this boundary here because I can't handle it no more. And I'm setting a boundary for myself because I can't deal with it no more. Baby, that's on you. That is on you, my love. If you don't understand that I don't want to pick up the phone, if you don't understand that I can't watch your kids, if you don't understand that I'm not in a season right now to do whatever and allow you to borrow money when I have plenty of times before, that's on you. It's on you, baby. And it's not up to me to figure out why you're not okay with it. That's not my problem. Because if you loved me enough, this is the truth. And I'm going to leave it with this. If you loved me enough, and if you cared about me enough, and if you genuinely accepted who I was and who I am as a person, you will fully understand my boundaries. You will fully understand me not answering my phone. You will fully understand me not texting back at the moment that you feel like I should text back. You will fully understand about me not talking to you right now, whenever, however, or whatever the fact. And not take it personally because you know me as a person. And the fact that some people take it personal and get so offended about boundaries and you standing up for yourself and you now have a voice and this is what you're not going to tolerate and this is now what you're not going to accept for the betterment of you as a being. Come on, y'all, we got to go. For the betterment of who you, oh boy. These people are ridiculous, y'all. I'm telling you. They want to race and do all this at the time that it's not appropriate and drive all slow and fast when it's dry. Drive all slow when it's dry. And then want to drive 70, 80, 90 miles per hour when it's wet. Like, come on. Come on. But okay. I will stay in my own lane. But the thing is, what I want to say is, you can hear him right now. He already acting crazy. If they don't respect the boundaries and where you are right now as a person, it's okay. Because God is creating a space to do a new thing and create a new village and create new people that you're supposed to be around in the season that you're in. So it's okay. It's literally okay. It's okay. It is okay. Y'all, this. Let me go home. Let me go home in one piece. Glory be to God. Because it don't make no sense. But that's just what I wanted to say. Even from this morning. Oh, and when I first got in the door, after spilling and pouring out to y'all, my boss was looking for me. I was clocking in. She said, "Oh, you're just the person I want to see." And I'm like, what? Why? Little old me, what you want? I ain't got nothing to give. I just spilled out my heart. I'm going through some things. Don't nobody know nothing. My face is clean and clear now. What's up? I have this lipstick you always come to work with. And I told y'all how the ladies talk about, my makeup or make little, comments about me wearing my makeup or whatever. I have this makeup that I get. I have this company and they always give me samples and all this. And I have this lipstick, from L'Oreal that, it just wouldn't look good on my skin. And, I couldn't think of anyone else but you. And I say, oh, she would love. And so if you don't mind, I would love to give these lipsticks to you. I said, oh, y'all know how special that made me feel after feeling like shit this morning? I said, God, you are so good. You are so good. Like, then I went to the other class where all the other little kids and Miss Tara got hugs and loved, and they loved on me, and I just wanted a couple of hugs. I just need some extra hugs and some extra loving on today. And they just hugged on me and loved on me, and the day just turned out absolutely amazing, and I'm just so thankful and so grateful. Baby, you better whip that thing the way you know how to whip it. Stop playing. And God is just so good. And I called today a day that God winks. You know, there's certain times and moments in life where you can just feel God's wink and God's presence. And I just really felt his wink on today after this morning. And y'all might see me falter. You might see me fall. You might see me cry and pout and go through certain things. But I'm here to tell you, baby, as long as there's strength in me, as long as there's breath in my body, as long as God gives me a supernatural power to continue to move forward and parent these kids and do all that I have to do, baby, I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up. I am. And whether who like it or who not, woo, 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 whatever, that's not my business. I'm going to show up and do what I have to do. I'm going to be a light in this dark world, and there's nothing that nobody can do about it. And if you don't like it, that's not my damn problem. Take it up with the man above. Okay? Okay? Tell him to take it up with the man above because they mad. They mad because all of the stones and the rocks and everything that was thrown at you, baby, it didn't work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You're still blessed and highly favored. That's what they mad about. You're still blessed and highly favored. Let's talk about truth. You're still confident. You're still pushing. You're still making it through. He's still providing. And you're mad. I'm here to tell you in this season, stay mad. Because God is about to do some things that, baby, you, me, I, him, her, or whoever never even thought of, because he's God. And he doesn't need approval from man. So take confidence in that. And have a wonderful and blessed Thursday night.